Well, good afternoon. It's Wednesday, November 6th, and we are about to complete week 2. I have been looking at your team discussions and am very pleased with the posts that you are making. Most of them are quite substantive, well thought out, and show good critical thinking. So you're doing very well on this first team discussion. There will be more of these as the course progresses. The questions will change, and also your team assignments will change on the next questions. But I appreciate the good work that you're doing. Week 3 will begin tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, 7 o'clock. And this next week you will need to be thinking about 2 things. You will want to do your journal number 3, and you'll be journaling an article that I think you will find enjoyable. It's called Why We Love Being Conned. And it includes information about the infamous Bernie Madoff, as well as others who have been a little bit ignoble in the way they have either conducted Ponzi schemes or some way to bilk the public out of millions and millions of dollars. Be sure and read the feedback from your week 1 journal that I have given you before you begin your week 3 journal. And if there were soft spots in your first journal, we've tried to courteously point those out to give you an opportunity to significantly improve your journaling skills on this week 3 journal. Your first case write-up will be coming due at the end of week 3. It'll be due on November 14, and you will need to be prepared to turn in your case write-up for this first case. There is a sample case that I have provided for you on course information for you to simply see what a completed case write-up looks like. All it's intended to demonstrate is just the look of a case. Just take a look at it, see the format, see how they are written, and then move on and solve your case the way you want to solve it and write it the way you want to write it. Please avoid the very unwise thing that I have seen some students do, and that is use the critical issues from the sample case over on the case that you are working on. And these may not fit at all, so you must be careful of assumptions that you make about this sample case. All we're trying to do is show you what a fellow student did. It is not a perfect case, but at least you will get a good idea, a visualization of what your completed case ought to look like. And I'm sure there are some in this class for whom this will be your first case write-up. So case number 1 will be due. You've got a little over a week to work on it, and I'm sure some of you have already got this case virtually completed. But have a good week 3, work hard. If you completely bog down on any item, email me and let me see if we can help you get unstuck. Quiz number 1, you are still working on that. And just want you to know that after each quiz is completed, that I do go to the trouble to look at the quiz question by question by question to see if one particular question, or maybe more than one, has been missed by a significant number of people. I do review the questions to make sure that they are not flawed, nor are they too obscure to be answered correctly. So I do spend a great deal of time preparing the quizzes, and then once they are completed, to debrief them. And anytime I find a question that I think is flawed or is obscure or is not fair to the student, I do not hesitate to throw that question out and give all students credit for the question, regardless of how you have answered it. So have a good week 3. Work hard. Keep those assignments coming in on time. I'm very grateful for the good work that you're doing.